What's up, good people? Hope everyone's all right. Some of you know me. My name is Justin Grooms, and we're gonna figure out whatever this is gonna turn out to be. I wake up often with a lot of stuff on my mind, and I felt like I should give you maybe a long form of kind of some of the things I think about. Today, one of the things that's kind of been on my mind for not only the past week or so, but also off and on, probably over the course of the last 10 years of my life. And it's this difference between dreams and visions, right? Um, I was talking to a mentee of mine yesterday, and we were talking about her goals, right? And as I asked her to unpack her goals, what she started giving me were really her dreams. Now, you may say, well, what's the difference between goals and dreams? I'll give you the difference between goals, dreams, and visions. First of all, a dream um, is a lofty idea, something that may seem unrealistic to you, may seem just outside of your reach. Dreams typically happen in your sleep state, and that's usually because consciously you can't comprehend what's happening in those dreams, right? It seems so, again, unrealistic. So when you talk about a dream on the conscious level, it's something that seems so far away and almost becomes unattainable. When you talk about a vision, someone wise once said that you dream when you're asleep, but when you have a true vision, your vision actually keeps you awake, right? Your vision is what is propelling you forward. It's those things that you would do, and whether you got paid for them, whether someone acknowledged you for those things. It's something that you can't quite get out of your mind. You become consumed with your vision. Um, so to me, that's the distinction between visions and dreams. Now, what happens to most people is that they become extremely frustrated because not only do they confuse those two, dreams and visions, they don't understand that a goal is not the same as either one of them. So if you see someone who's frustrated, they may say, well, I just can't reach my goals. I can't attain my goals. I don't know what to do to get to my goals and get my goals accomplished. And then when you ask them what their goals are, they start to list their dreams and their visions. And quickly you'll understand this is why they're frustrated, because those aren't the same things. Now, how do you get from a dream to a vision, right? So if you're dreaming about something that seems so lofty, what I do personally is I take that dream and then I start to meditate in my waking hours on that dream. What does that dream mean? What is it trying to tell me about my vision, right? Is there something in that dream that I need to bring into my consciousness that I need to start working on? To add to my vision, the things that happen in my waking hours, the things that I meditate on, the things that I become obsessed with. Every time you have a dream, I believe there's something in that dream that you're supposed to pull into your vision, right? Uh, and once your vision begins to take shape, now you have to understand that that vision is a long-term play. It's a long-term play. It's not going to happen overnight typically. The vision is literally what gets you up every day and keeps you moving towards a thing, right? So what is your day filled up? Your day is typically filled up with those tasks that lead you to the goal, that lead you to your vision, right? So a goal is just a microcosm of the greater overall vision. So instead of telling me what your vision is or what your dream is, what are the goals, the attainable things that you can do to get you to your vision? Let me make it plain for you. Let me give you an example. If I say my vision is to fly a plane around the world, right? Um, because I want to travel and I also want to have the experience of flying, right? That's a vision. Now, if I say tomorrow I want to accomplish that vision, I may get frustrated because there are some goals and some tasks, some requirements that are that I'm gonna have to do and attain to get to that vision, right? I'm going to have to first take a flying lesson, one lesson at least. Then I'll have to take another lesson and another lesson, another lesson. I'll have to attain a certain amount of hours before I could actually fly, right? Before I can actually fly by myself. And then the first trip is not going to be a trip around the world. The first trip is going to be a small, probably regional trip um, where you get a sense of, can I actually make this happen, right? And then multiple trips, and the distance gets further and further and further and further, right? Not only does that have to happen, but you also have to have access to a plane. So how am I going to do this? That may take money. That may take knowing someone who has a plane. That may take finding an instructor who you can pay to not only coach you and teach you how to fly, but also utilize their plane. So that's just an example of the difference between what is your vision and what is your daily task or your goals, right? If I want to run a marathon, well, I'm not just going to wake up and typically run 26 miles if I've never run before. My vision is to run a marathon. The goal to get to that vision may be this week I'm going to run 5 miles. Next week I'm going to run 6 miles. Next week I'm going to run 8 miles. Next week I'm going to run 10 miles. And then I'm going to work my way up. And I'm going to meet those goals each week, those weekly goals, those daily goals. Watch what I eat, watch how I sleep. Those daily goals that ultimately get me to my vision, right? Now, along the line, you may have a dream that's going to add to your vision. So what does that mean? That means you may have a dream that not only do you want to run a marathon, you want to run a marathon and donate the funds that you raise for the marathon to a children's home, right? That dream that you pulled out of your dream state now can be deposited into your vision. Your goals may or may not change as it relates to that vision, but you can see the difference between a dream, a vision, and a goal, right? And again, I thought this was important because I literally had this conversation with a mentee of mine as we were trying to sort out her goals. She listed these 5 goals, and all 5 of those goals were visions, right? Good visions. But what we needed to do was reverse engineer the vision and figure out what goals she needed to have in order to attain her vision. And again, so keep in mind, this is something that you become literally obsessed with. It not only has to be something you're obsessed with, but it has to be crystal clear in your mind. There can be no ambiguity in your vision if you're going to accomplish it, right? Now, when a vision is given to you, there will be some ambiguity. There will be some cloudiness in what this vision is. That's when you have to meditate on the vision. You have to ask for clarity about the vision. Maybe you talk to someone that you trust about what this vision is. And if they love you enough and are insightful enough and in tune with you enough, they can help you unpack that vision. But the most important thing is taking that vision to the creator who gave it to you. I believe that to be God, the creator of the universe, who gave you that vision, and spend some time meditating on that with God about what it is that you're actually supposed to do before you even think about the goals that are going to lead you down the road to accomplishing that vision. So again, this is a long way of me saying, go get it. Don't get frustrated. Understand the difference between a dream, a vision, and but from a daily perspective, from a daily standpoint, think first about what is the goal today that I need to accomplish in order to get to the long-term vision. Where do I need to go to seek clarity about the dream and about the vision? Who do I need to sit with? Who do I need to talk to? What do I need to meditate on? What books do I need to read? Do I need to get coaching? All these things you want to consider. And then again, when the frustration comes, understand where the frustration is coming from. Is it legitimate? Are you frustrated because you're not doing what you know you're capable of? Or are you frustrated because it's not happening as quickly as you thought it would happen? Because those are two very different things. Um, the vision will happen. The timing of it sometimes doesn't shake out the way we thought it was going to. But the things you can control, you must control. One of my favorite quotes, and I'm going to read this. It's actually a question, but it's a quote. It's framed in the question. If there were no guarantee that tomorrow would ever arrive, what would you do today? Okay. So while the vision is important, what you can control and accomplish today is even more important. So think about that as you unpack again your goals, your visions, your dreams, all those things, and keep pushing, accomplish it. Because at this time, while we're wrapped in this skin, we will be the best versions of ourselves. But that's totally up to you and how you accomplish that. Be blessed. Talk to you again soon. Take care.